already have. Let me get to somebody else. I'll get back to anybody else.
I got something relating to taking the test and sitting by a certain time. Then I got related to, we gotta do early, around March, April, somewhere in there too. Why, how come we can't get our books, all right, the rule book, no later than October first, so we can get ready to take the test by November?
Ready?
Yeah. Hey, what? I'll leave that one alone, I already know after that, I'll leave that one alone. How about starting next year, can we get that done?
I'll tell you what we do. That question's so easy, I'm gonna let James Batiste answer. James, when did you get your rule books from the UIL?
We got our rule books from the UIL, what day was that?
September? Our last meeting?
That was September the 23rd, something like.
We had the rule books even earlier than that. Other chapters got theirs in late August, okay? Because the numbers were coming into Houston and we were trying to send out what was based on there, all right? That's a local decision. You can have, when we get our rule books at the UIL, they will automatically go straight to you guys. Now, what y'all decide to do at a local level, all right, that's going to be y'all's decision. So you're not, the October 1st, that's not a me deadline. That's a y'all deadline. All right? If you think about what we've done, we've allowed you guys to keep the power of the local chapter. All right? Who's done the training? Who's done the things like James talked about here for you guys the most? Y'all have. Can we provide you the educational tools and materials in order to advance that training? Yes. But who ultimately does the groundwork? Who pours the concrete? Y'all pour the concrete. I got sick and tired of hearing the message what else Tassel's done. When even in football and baseball and other things, Tassel didn't do it. The membership's done it. The membership's done it. All right? That's who's done it. And that's who's going to continue to do it. We're going to provide you all these technologies and advancements and materials, and not even to mention Darkfish. Darkfish. How many of you heard of Darkfish? Absolutely incredible. Animated visionary capabilities to put cartoon characters, all right, on the screen that shows the ball in the backcourt, all right, and someone standing in the three-point lane, or in the lane on the other end for a 3-second call, all right, and create that scenario. And I hope that official's not in here. I'm not looking at anybody. But we can create that animation now on all sports, okay, that is created through the Federation on here, so that you guys have a funky play that happens in Houston, Texas, that you want all your membership to see. No substitute for video. No substitute.
That's why it's great.
If you are here, it's going to give you up.
Next question. Yes, sir.
I have two questions. One is, what are we going to do about dual membership in the UIL? And the second question is, that $1 million that's sitting in CASO that was collected by old members, are we have an opportunity to go and reclaim that?
Okay. I can't answer the second question based on the claim. I mean, one thing I learned from my attorney, you file suit for anything you want to. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. As I was at another meeting, okay, and one of the members said that same question. He said, Tassel stood up and they said, you need to understand one thing. We got over $900,000 in the bank. Whoever said in the state of Texas that Tassel was going to fund was absolutely incorrect. Now, my argument, being the 5-strand barbed wire fence argument on the other side, if you got $900,000 in the bank and you got a basketball division 5 out of the past 6 years that's been in the red, and you got softball issues that happened 2 years ago, and those of you who call softball know what's going on, and you got $900,000, what are you giving to the membership? Why does $900,000 need to be in the bank? Where does $900,000 need to be applied? To the members. Tell me what good $900,000 does in the bank when you guys start your season. Nothing. Nothing. I had the same question. Mr. Timmons, what does the UIL have in the bank? 100 years. That says we've been there and we're going to be here. We're not going anywhere, people. Absolutely. But the second part of your second question, I don't know. That's going to be something that you would have to speak with CASO and other attorneys and do that. I know it's a concern. We've had chapters that have been hesitant in coming to UIL for that very reason. They felt like their argument would be a lot more powerful and more profound if they simply stayed with CASO to try to pull whatever money they could at the time they were still in good standing and members. I don't know. To be honest with you, I could care less about the money. Care less. Let them have it. What do they want to do? They can run off to Cabo for all I care.
Okay, hold on. The question about dual membership.
Dual membership. I cannot at this current time. Next year, yes, dual membership, you'll pay $50 for one sport. CASO will charge you $40 for this every sport after that. Next year, you'll pay $25 for every sport after that.
What if you want to be a dual member of two basketball?
There's no such thing anymore. You'll be a member of the UIL. You have an opportunity to join TASO. TASO will not be registering officials, but you can join like you could the TEA or TASBO or the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches or any of those sort of organizations, Texas High School Coaches Association. Those are advocacy organizations or any situation. The whole chapter can join TASO next year. Everybody can join TASO. It's no big deal.
Let's say, Kim, I joined, let's say Baytown and Houston are two UIL chapters. Will I be allowed to join those two chapters?
Everybody next year will be UIL, period. There will not be a TASO chapter. Yeah, oh, I got you. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. I will not charge anything. You can join whoever, you join 25 chapters in the state. I got you now. I was trying to get, you can join as many chapters as you want to. I won't charge you a dime. Now, the local chapters of the chapters you join might charge you a local due. You're not going to get charged anything. Why should I charge you additional fees to join another chapter that I'm already providing the same services to? That doesn't make sense, does it? Why would I need to charge you additional $50 or $25 or $40 other than just trying to get your pocket?
Well, let me ask you this. If a chapter, if you have two, you have a chapter, and this second chapter is trying to take gains from the other chapter, what will the UIL do in that particular situation?
Well, they're not going to be able to take games. Everybody's going to be a recognized UIL chapter. I will recognize only the chapters that are recognized in the state of Texas. Currently, if you're a recognized chapter in Texas, whether you're UIL or TASO, you will be recognized next year. If you're not a recognized chapter in Texas this year, you will not be recognized next year. So if you're having problems with another chapter that is not recognized, you won't have to worry about that issue.
Okay, but maybe I'm not being articulate. You live in Austin.
Okay.
And I am in Houston.
Okay.
And we are all under the UIA. But you know what? I think my officials can take some of the Austin schools. What will the precedence be to not allow me or allow me to come to Austin, even though we're all UIL? Will there be any precedence or any separation to provide us or separate us from being able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, for the separation of this, but here's what I think is important. Does everybody understand what he's asking? He's asking if you guys in Houston have certain schools this year, and you're servicing 100 schools, and next year you have the opportunity to service 110 schools, based on 10 additional schools that are currently being serviced by Austin, Texas. Okay? Is the UI going to step in and keep y'all from gaining more schools? No, we're not. And I don't think we should, because here's what the important thing is. If you guys can sell a product based on what you have as represented here tonight, and you guys can prove to that school district that you can provide them schedules for junior high all the way to high school. Solid. You can't just take the varsity game. You got to cover the whole school. If y'all can provide those services and the officials, why should I deny a school the opportunity to make the choice as to which chapter they're willing to use? Even if they're using a chapter that has to travel from a great distance in order to service those games. If the school makes that decision and they can afford it and they stick to 1204, then they're going to have that choice. I shouldn't have to sit there and make a decision for a school, nor am I going to have to. If Austin is concerned they're fixing to lose some schools based on the Houston getting in there and getting them, Austin needs to do a better job of promoting its officials, of proving why it's got the best officials to cover that game. It's called performance. I've always had a problem with just handouts. I don't think there should be handouts. If Houston takes up every school in Texas, then Houston, Texas should have every school in Texas. I'm being recorded. And understand this, people. Understand this. I think that's important. Why should I set boundaries based on what you currently have and say, oh, there's no